Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the...
And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Bale. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Bale is behind this one. Bale!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Now it's Platini. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Bale. That has been cut short. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic, can he finish? He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now the ball's gone astray. Pele gets into some space. Bale. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Batistuta! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Batistuta might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Pele. Ronaldinho. That's been slipped through. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well read, nice interception. Triol. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Platini. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly, and that's gone loose. Nesta herring after the ball here, and he can clear it away. Looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Now it's Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pele. Ball's gone out of play. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Bale has created one goal already. Aims beyond the defence. Batistuta. Bale. He is through here. Shoots! Oh, easy pickings there. Showing good feet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Birmingham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And it's Gattuso. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival, Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Out to the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, this looks sharp. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. And Batistuta! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's run loose here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Bale. Nice looking ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Bale! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Now it's Platini. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Bale. Oh, that's a great chance! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Swings in across. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Pedri with the cross. And he's taking no chances there. And he's in on goal. Played back, a header! And it's come back out to him. He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting. Can he finish? It's in! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Pele. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rodri. Conte. And here's Aubameyang. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Robertson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's managed to gift it back. And they've got a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Pedri. Now it's Pelé. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard shifted it to the flank. Now it's Bale. And it's Robertson. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Rijkaard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Platini with the short one. And here's Platini. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. That's a good ball out wide. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Robertson. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serginho's cross. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Aubameyang getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pelé given the lift of his goal. And the shot! Conte. Bale. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. He's got away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini. Platini goes on a run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. Drilled in low. Van der Ven gets rid without sophistication. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Pelé, and he's picked out the run. Nesta gets over and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Pelé. Conte. Bale on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
Substitution on the field. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 10,
Costa Curta.
Platini. Number 8, Conte. Number 5, Rijkaard. Number 37.
Decent progress down the
Van der
left.
Ven.
And he's managed to
Coming
get
on the
free.
field, number
He's
9,
looking unstoppable.
Batistuta. Number 69, David Villa. Number 4,
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Beckenbauer. Number 15, Henderson. Number 18,
It's a good
William
30,
Saliba.
35 yards out,
Substitution in
this.
progress.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And this is Bale. Brzezinski. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. He came in hard, very hard. Bale goes steaming forward. It's Forlan. And he cuts out the supply.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great ball, and he's in here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé cuts out the pass. Brzezinski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a pretty loose pass. Brzezinski. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence... Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! He should have put that one away.
Villa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Now it's Villa. David Villa! It's a loose ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Bale. I think we're just about done here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the number on the board is 3. That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Van der Ven. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can...
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Michel Platini. Bale. He's tried one! Oh, another save.
Bale really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And here's Platini. 20 are looking to go forward now. Oh, chance, surely! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
20 are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Camavinga. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Bale. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Nesta wins the duel this time. Platini. Mbappe. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Messi. 20 finding their passes. Now it's Messi. Platini. Rodri. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The referee's awarded a free kick. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Bale chasing after it. Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. And for a moment you felt that was going just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kane. Bale is sharing after that one. Nicely worked. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Camavinga threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aubameyang. Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Defending was strong and firm. Platini, he's got away. He's dealt with that really well. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Birmingham certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
And a quick
they need to
reminder
keep
today,
pushing,
everybody,
keep
to
imposing.
make sure to
Don't
put
leave the
any
door
litter in
open for the
bins
opposition.
provided. Thank you for your
A
cooperation.
half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Erdegaard.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Costa Curta.
Gabriel Martinelli.
No way through there. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Aubameyang. Azar. For Martinelli. Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale. Alexander-Arnold. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Bale. Bale driving forwards. Camavinga did. Aubameyang! No mistake! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football.
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's delightful. He's in a good... He's having a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Martinelli looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bale pinches it off him. Raul. Martinelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Martinelli. Raul. Now it's Kane. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. It's Bale! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Hazard attempts a clearance. Right card! Right card! He's put it wide.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 18. Pedro.
Martinelli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution.
Oh, nice touch. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Villa. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Martinelli, looking for option. And the shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Birmingham have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Spread out to the left. That's a super give and go. Shot a goal! Oh, denied at the last. Azar. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Closing in on goal. Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Platini. Now it's Bale. It could be in Bale! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Now it's Aubameyang. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Can he finish? He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah,
and the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Platini goes short. And oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard played out to the left flank. And this is Pele. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Pele. Delicate ball and it's chance! That has been knocked clear. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Now what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Bale. Shot at goal! Cruyff. Bullet. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! Conte. Bale. And that's been intercepted. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Platini looking to add to his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's headed upfield. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was quick to react. And that has put paid to that. And this is Bale. He's beaten the last man.
Birmingham really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again.
Chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Conte has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Del Piero. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes
Yaya
has been
Toure.
indicated.
Platini. Oh, this is a very good run. Platini proves just a little bit too strong.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Yaya Toure. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Birmingham really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution.
And we're off again. And here's Del Piero. Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cruyff. He's gone for goal! Picked out brilliantly. And he's opted for the long pass. And it's Bale. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Pull it. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Platini, pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Now there, it's Ronaldinho! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bale under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Done delicately. No, that's been intercepted. Pull it. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution on the field, number 97, Aubameyang.
Ronaldinho
Number
going
10,
full steam ahead down the left
Platini.
flank.
Number 8,
Jordan
Conte.
Henderson.
Number 5,
Now it's Batistuta. And he's
Number
found a way
37,
past.
Van de
Batistuta couldn't
Coming
quite
on the
force his
field,
way through this time,
number
but
9,
boy, he had a go at it.
Batistuta.
It's admirable,
Number
but ultimately
7,
he didn't know when to
Mbappe.
look for support.
Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 15,
And this is
Henderson.
Batistuta.
Number 18, William Saliba. Substitution in progress.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Donadoni. He's found a way through.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And this is Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out. Saliba. 75 minutes played. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a Dembele! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Bale, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldinho. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Beckenbauer. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's Bale! Saliba. That's an imaginative pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. That has been slung wide. Donadoni. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Added time.
Ronaldinho. Searching pass he's played there. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's done piano! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well,
that is Stuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Michel Platini. And he's had it nicked away. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Bale. It's Bale! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, a 1-2 is...
Great chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting. That is Stuta! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vitinha, he's found a way through. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Bale hurtling down that right flank. Bale. Oh, this is a terrific run. Fires it in low. Bale, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Platini. And Batistuta! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And this is Cruyff. Nesta makes the interception. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cruyff. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's really drilled it. Try. And a chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Platini really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Platini. Platini! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Takes a shot! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid and he's had a hit. They've done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Pele. Vitinha is onto this. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most convincing of passes. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Platini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba, Vitinha. And the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bale. And we hit half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Conte. That's been cut. Rodri with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
What a save by Seaman! And that is a truly outstanding save. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele. Well, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Maradona. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, just skips past his man. Just the keeper to charge, surely! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found the way through. Swept in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pele. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta. Now Yaya Toure. Tries a measured ball. Oh, well played. Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. Oh, it's Batistuta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pele. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. He is through here. Oh, but Maradona! And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It's a sharp pass. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he's worked it through. Takes a shot! They've scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Maradona, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a good position here. Oh, lovely. Tries a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That has not gone well. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yaya Toure. Maradona. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Threads one in, neatly clipped into space. Vicario claims comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maradona. Puyol. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. Oh, nice touch. Platt. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're...
And the finish! Just off target. It's their second corner of the game. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. Batistuta has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte, Bale, Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp, not the most accurate pass. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Eto'o, in with the challenge. Bale. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maradona. Yaya Toure. Oh, well measured. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Now it's Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. And that should get the job done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pelé. Well, that looks a decent ball. Eto'o! Now, who's going to be first to this? David Villa clears. Pass somewhat off target. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he had to make that, and he shoots!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Big chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. But after all of that... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bale. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's found a way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Conte. Lewandowski might just make this. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Platini. Brilliantly cut out. Gavi.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he's lost his man here. Deftly away. Nantes have it back and can go again. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Gavi. Leicester attempts a clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Jordan Henderson. Chance here to counter. And it's Gavi. Bouts of passing here, really and the finish! Goal! Nantes! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Kökçü. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a good foot in there. Rijkaard. Platini could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession. Oh no, what has happened here? Gone behind for a goal kick. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Birmingham will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kukçu. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that was vital. Jordan Henderson. Yamal has created one goal already. And it's Batistuta. And here's Bale.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Yamal. Jordan Henderson. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! Jordan Henderson. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
No way through. Beckenbauer. Rodri calmly anticipates. Now it's Aubameyang. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kukçu. Out to the left it goes. Kukçu. Rodri gets a foot in here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's tidy. It's a great chance! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive. So the lead now... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. And here's Bale. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That is a brilliant interception. Kukçu. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Aubameyang does really well to win the ball there. 2 minutes to be added on. Rodri. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.